Can you make Javi Baez disappear? I'm just gonna say it that way. Yeah.
Well, it's interesting. Javi hit the home run last night when I was there. That was pretty cool to see. And today he actually hit a couple line drives fairly hard. They both got caught. So he was looking pretty good. He made a wonderful play out in the field to get out at second base. That really kind of quashed a rally that was starting to flourish a little bit there for the Royals. So the thing is, no, I don't think he can make it disappear. No one's going to take on that contract. I can't imagine they would, unless the Tigers paid an extremely large portion of it. And I don't know why Chris Ilitch would do that. I think Javi Baez is going to be playing second base or shortstop for the Tigers for at least the next 2 years.
Yeah.
At some point they might buy it out if he really cratered and they had something better. And then the flip side is, who do they have better right now than Javi Baez? I mean, as tough as it is to watch when he goes through his slumps, he's their guy. I mean, they Alavila hitched the wagon to him a couple of years ago, and like it or not, they don't have a ready replacement. So I think they got to just roll with it. If he can do something magical to make it disappear, more power to him.
But again, it's what you signed up. People, that's his game. Now he's missing fastballs, which is not part of what we signed up for. Excuse me, what Tiger fans signed up for. So that's where the problem probably gets worse for people. So, yeah, it's an interesting dilemma, but they really do not have any options right now.
Yeah, and what Uper said, just not having if there's a viable replacement, but also Javi Baez isn't really holding the Tigers back from anything. I don't think he's keeping the Tigers from being a playoff team in any sorts. And the only thing I could add is maybe in a Michael Lorenzen or Eduardo Rodriguez trade, you get a shortstop prospect who's major league ready that could maybe fill in for the Tigers for Javi Baez. We did see McKinstry get a start at shortstop as well. But I think we're stuck with Baez. And like I said, I don't think he's holding this team back necessarily. Now, maybe in a year or two from now, when the Tigers have progressed and are ready to compete, that's a different story. But for now, I think we're just going to have to play it out with him as a starting shortstop for the rest of the year.
Now, here's the thing. I hate trying to read players' minds because none of us have that ability. Okay, we're not in anybody's head. But does he strike you as the excitable type of guy who might focus in better if the team is better? I mean, if the Tigers are legit contending next year or the year after, is he more dialed in as a ball player?
I'd say so.
I just wonder if he's again, I'm not in his head. Is he bored by playing a 10 game under 500 baseball?
Well, they're 8 games under 500, but
overall, in general, I don't know. And again, that might be completely false. I mean, he may have just gotten to this point as a ball player, and this is what he is. But you see that these times after he's been benched, he comes back with a little bit of juice, and maybe the day-to-day contention would awaken some of that. I don't know.